Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Alex.
What's this?
This is a very special year roundup, wrap-up episode of Brains on the Outside.
What's that?
Well, Brains on the Outside, as you may or may not know, is a podcast about celebrating creativity through ridiculous, fun, wholesome, and innovative business ideas.
I love it.
Today's episode, though, we're going to look back on some of the ideas we had this year, and we are going to nominate what we think is our startup idea of the year.
Yeah.
The startup we want to see exist in 2023.
Yeah, the startup there, if we had £1 billion, we would put our money into this thing.
Yes, that's it.
Fab. I can't wait, actually.
For the £1 billion, they'll start the startup.
Well, to put my £1 billion into the startup and then to get out £1,000,000,001 in 10 years' time.
That's still a profit.
Yeah.
So what's your idea, Alex?
So, Andrew, I thought long and hard about all of the incredible ideas that we've had this year because, to be honest, there are a lot that I would like to see come to fruition.
Yes.
I would like to invest in several of them, but one really rose to the top for me.
Okay.
As I was sitting in my kitchen the other day, I opened a cupboard and it was full of stupid tins. And I thought, these tins have been here for so long. This is such a waste of space. I've got a beef consomme that's been in here for over a year. I don't even know what to do with a beef consomme. I don't remember why I bought beef consomme in the first place. Why is it in my cupboard? Why is it in my cupboard?
Are you actually asking me?
Yeah.
I don't even know what beef consomme is.
It's like a thin beef soup, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why it's in there.
If only there was an other way.
If only there was another way that I could get food into my cupboards in the future. Andrew, I want to bring food tubes into the real world.
This is top 3 idea I think we've ever had.
I think it is a top tier idea.
What is food tubes?
Food tubes is, imagine that instead of cupboards, you just had a series of tubes that went from various suppliers around the world, around the country, and were just plumbed straight into your house. And you turn them on, you open the tap, and food comes out.
Excellent. So like you'd have a tap for soup.
Yeah.
So you'd have a beef consomme tap, so you wouldn't have to have this stupid can in your cupboard all year.
Yeah. So the joy of this is, Andrew, that we can send anything down the pipe if it's all in one long stream. So let me just give you an example.
Okay.
We can send soup down the pipe, right? Because it's all in one long, thin stream. It's one stream.
That's easy to visualize.
Easy. Yeah, it's just like water. But we can also send sausage roll down the pipe because it's just end-to-end sausage roll under one big tube.
So
okay?
It comes out the tap.
Yeah.
And you just cut it off a pair of scissors, or how does it work?
Yeah, you just cut it off with a pair of scissors. You got a sausage roll. It's hot. It's ready to go. You can have a sausage roll as long as you want. You just turn the tap on for longer. The sausage roll comes out.
The genius here is you don't have a bunch of food sitting in your cupboard getting stale. It's always fresh sausage roll.
Always fresh sausage roll all the time. And because sausage roll is fungible,
yeah,
which means like it doesn't matter who made the sausage roll, you're still getting sausage roll coming out the other tap at the other end. It makes life a lot easier. Like my sausage roll pipe can be plumbed into 10 different sausage roll manufacturing companies at the other end, and I don't care because they're just pumping sausage roll into the pipe, and they're all getting paid.
So there's a Greg's, there's a local bakery, all just shoving the sausage roll into this one pipe. All comes to you.
Exactly. Sausage roll, sausage, long eggs.
Yeah.
Really long eggs, gala pie, all that sort of really good stuff. Salami, all goes in there.
Is there options now for non-fungible foods? Or are we making everything into so it's one thing?
Well, I mean, we did talk in the episode about you being able to have conveyor belts coming through your house, but I think that's an extra, that's a phase 10 thing, right?
Yeah.
That's way down the line. Phase 1 is just get that pipe of sausage roll into my house. I just want a sausage roll tap in my house.
Okay, so this is genuinely, I love this idea, but I feel we've had a bit of feedback on this idea actually.
Right.
Over time, there has been people commenting on this idea. I think this would be a good time to circle back and just you can try and defend this idea against some of the haters and losers out there who don't like it. So there is a sausage roll pipe under the road,
Yeah.
and it's piped into your house. How are you cleaning this pipe?
We don't have to clean the pipe because it's just got sausage roll running through it all the time.
Airtight.
Airtight.
Perfect. Do you ever have to bring the sausage roll out? Does the sausage roll go stale and old? Are you going to be getting bad sausage roll delivered to your house eventually?
I mean, yes, but you should eat more sausage roll. Just eat more sausage roll. You won't have bad sausage rolls in there. And just like, when you turn the water tap on to get a glass of water, nobody takes the water that just comes straight out of the tap, do they?
Oh, so you let it run for a few
seconds.
You let
it run for a bit, and then you get the sausage roll.
Another comment we get quite a lot is, how do you pay for this? What's the payment scheme?
So I think it's metered, just like the water supply is straight into your house or your gas, electricity, right? Yeah. And then you pay. And because like some foods are seasonal, like sausage roll, you will want more sausage roll in the winter than you do in the summer, probably. Mm. Yeah. You pay a flat, we level that out just like they do with the meter readings. So you kind of pay a flat sum across the months. But actually, we've taken into account the seasonality in that.
Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. There's the final sort of thing we butt against when we say this to people and people write in and stuff is, what if they don't like sausage roll? How do you, is every food in this scheme? Can they people get very worried about having a sausage roll tap they're not going to use. I don't understand why, but do you have your response?
Well, I guess as long as the plumbing is the same in your house, whether it's hooked up to the sausage roll pipe, the vegan sausage roll pipe, or the banana bread pipe, it doesn't matter because it's the same set of pipes, right? It's the same. True. Yeah, as long as it's the same circumference of thing going through the pipe, the same diameter, that's fine. It works out.
I think people just need to chill. This is the work down the R&D phase. It'll all be okay.
It's all going to be all right.
My final question then is this sausage rolls for you? What will ideally be coming through this tube to your house?
So I do like sausage roll, and that's probably top tier, but also Swiss roll would also be really good. Like I like the idea of just opening it up and getting some cake, just coming shooting out the tube. What about you, Andrew? Well, what do you want to most see come to real life this year?
I've been thinking about this a bit. It's Christmas. I'm getting a lot of things delivered right now.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
So this we discussed a lot about better ways of delivering things, because the act of receiving a parcel, it's exciting getting a parcel, but it's kind of it's been done before, it's a bit outdated now. Actually ordering and waiting for things is boring. And I think people forget that because the act of opening something is exciting.
Yeah.
Without waiting for a few days from the Royal Mail, it is boring.
Yeah.
And we're also in a situation where we're giving a lot of gifts right now. It's Christmas. We're in a situation where we're passing presents to people. And wouldn't it be great if there's another level of excitement to gift giving, and also another level of excitement to actually receiving parcels from Amazon or your Tesco shop or anything else?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to nominate as the startup I want to invest in the most next year is Spy Delivery Service.
It is one of my all-time favorites.
Spy Delivery Service. So you'd go on Amazon. Well, you shouldn't shop at Amazon. You should shop somewhere nice, but hypothetically shop at Amazon. You buy, your beef consomme soup. You buy a 24-pack.
Oh, yeah.
And you go on, you go to the delivery section. You get your free delivery, you get your Prime delivery, and now it's like ultimate Prime delivery.
Yeah.
So you press ultimate Prime delivery, and it costs quite a lot of money because you're not getting it delivered normally. You're about to be sent on an experience to get your beef soup, basically. Press order. Sometime later, maybe an hour, maybe a day, maybe a week, you get a call on the phone, and it's you can tell it's not a number you recognize, it's not a voice you recognize, but they start listing out coordinates for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you write your coordinates down, and you get a time, and you drive out. It's late at night, it's raining, you're on a bridge, and across the bridge you see another car and they flash their headlights. You get out, and you walk across to the middle of the bridge, and a man in a suit and a hat, like an old Soviet era spy, comes out to the middle of the bridge. You see the sort of like flashes in the corner, probably sniper scopes, and he hands you a briefcase that's been for a while handcuffed to his arm. He hands it to you. You nod silently, you walk away in the rain, you get to your car, you open it up, and there's your soup. This is spy delivery service trying to find exciting ways of delivering things to you. So it could be that. It could be you meet in a park bench and someone slides you over a packet and you open the packet and it's, oh shit, it's a new Need for Speed game. Wait, no more. A package is going to be delivered through your door like normal. They're delivered in weird, extravagant ways that require you to go on a side quest, a miniature little adventure to pick it up. And this could be applied to gift giving as well, I realize now.
I think that's one of the greatest ideas we've ever had. Definitely. I think from a gift giving perspective, you've got a choice then, haven't you?
Yeah.
Either you get the adventure of going to get the thing, or you give that as an additional gift to the person that you are gifting it to.
Yeah. It's because then there's a bit of tailoring there as well. It's like, okay, this person really loves roller coasters and theme parks. Well, maybe the drop off point is going to be in Disney World.
Oh.
You know? So there's lots of tiers, lots of levels of excitement here, I think.
And now, is this the only option for delivery in the future? Because if I want something really in a rush, I don't want to have to go on an epic adventure to go and get it.
That's a really interesting question. I want the world to be a more mindful and slow place.
Okay.
So I think maybe and Amazon is pushing on further and further, get like same day deliveries, 1 hour deliveries. I think maybe, yeah, we're slowing the whole system down. Deliveries just take an abstract amount of time. It's coming when it's coming.
That's an interesting challenge, isn't it? And I think people will have to rethink their lives around that.
Yeah.
Because if it's like, I have half a toilet roll left.
Yes. Well, we're trying to encourage more forward planning and forward thinking.
Yeah.
You know? Because it also makes a trip to the spy very, very, like, it's a lot of stress now if you're desperate for the toilet and you need that toilet paper right now. But for some reason, the spy isn't going to hand it over unless you solve this puzzle or you open up this little, like, strange locked box.
Is there a size limit on the things that we can deliver in this way? Like if I order a new car, is it delivered this way? Or if I order a pallet of bricks?
So for a new car, there's so much good things there, right? Like, because I think spy, I don't want to confirm just the spies. It's just any adventure. So maybe it's like we show up to your house with another car, not the car you want, but we've entered you into like this, like race, underground street race, where you're now in a race for your car, like a pink slips race. If you win the race, you get your car. The bricks thing, I mean, there's no size limit. It's just the limit is the creativity of the spy delivering it to you.
Right.
I think that is maybe more like we send you a job application to become a bricklayer, and now your job is to like Hitman style infiltrate this brick
Scalp some bricks.
Scalp some bricks. Yeah, you got to go in and steal these things.
Yeah, that's good. So you mentioned there that it's down to the spy who's delivering it to determine how they're going to deliver this. That's a pretty exciting job for somebody to have, is the spy delivery service spy.
Yeah, it's a really coveted job. It's a bit of creativity, but also the rigorous process-driven, operation-driven thinking that a postman or someone who works in a factory would need to have to actually get all this stuff out on a reasonable time.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's a bit of leeway there, isn't there? Because you've set this precedent that actually it's okay for stuff to take longer to be delivered because someone's setting up a massively convoluted and intricate system of puzzles for you.
Yeah, I guess when you order from Amazon right now, the person in the factory doesn't need to go away and like, I don't know, set up a shell company.
Yeah.
And buy a stolen Maserati, and construct this elaborate fake underground universe for you to step into for about 25 minutes.
I guess you get a secondary marketplace there, which is spy delivery service, spy plots.
Yes.
That can be sold between, like, I set this up and I've got all this kit in a warehouse now that I used for a previous one. Do you want to borrow it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's more fun than... I don't want to pigeonhole delivery people into one role.
Yeah.
I don't want, like, if you join and you want to be the archaeology guy, you always send people on Indiana Jones adventure. I don't want to make you always do that. I want you to have the freedom to
sometimes do the car chase or...
Yes.
the bungee, grab it off an island full of crocodiles in the middle of the...
I mean, that crocodile one, when you said bungee, I thought you meant we just took you on a plane and we just push your you push your parcel out the plane. And we're like, off you go.
Off you go.
Here's a parachute. Good luck. Hope you catch all this glassware.
On the way down.
Smashes it on the ground.
I think those are both outstanding ideas that we had this year, Andrew, even though I say so myself. We say so ourselves.
I have lots of hopes and dreams for this show, but I think my biggest one would be see one of these ideas even become a real business. Oh. Even if that level was like utter failure.
Yeah.
Instantly closed. I would still love one of them to be pushed over the line into real money-making business.
I can't imagine that that's ever going to happen, but if it did, I think even though we weren't making money from it, I'd retire.
Where would you go? How could your career?
You can't get better than that, can you?
That's it, right?
And because we've got it on a podcast and we've broadcast it, we can definitely sue them.
Sue them.
But we said at the beginning we would never do that.
That's actually literally one of the first ever things we said on the show. I think that's maybe even within the first paragraph of stuff we ever said on the show. We really, really shot ourselves in the foot there.
Really did. Maybe we should go back and edit that first episode.
Take that whole bit out. Make it really just we open now episode 1 with a legalese document being like, by listening to the show, you are entering a binding contract with
the intellectual property law opener to the show.
So those are our 2 favorite ideas. If one of our listeners had a favorite idea,
we'd love to hear what that is,
or a dream,
we'd
love to hear from them. How would they get in contact with us?
The best way is to email us, brainsontheoutside@gmail.com. We have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have those things, but just send us an email. Totally fine.
Absolutely incredible. And I hope if anyone's actually listened to this on January the 2nd, you had a good new year.
Truly. An outside brain new year.
A very outside-y, brainy new year.
Yeah, keep your brain on the outside, Andrew, for the whole year.
All of 2023.
Yeah.
Keep your brain on the outside.